One night I was driving home alone from a movie when suddenly I was stunned by a massive impact. I was in a horrific, high-speed crash, trapped inside my car, consumed in fire, and nearly burned to death. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a man appeared, and there was this face inches away from me, looking at me through my driver's side window. It's like he was superhuman, and the man walked through that wall of fire. When the firemen arrived later, they said if he had hesitated even 3 seconds, I'd be dead. Sometimes all it takes is one person to change a life.
I'm an unbelievable, almost beyond comprehension. There were 1,400 people in the room. I would say 99% of them were on the edge of their chair.
My entire reality wasn't about how am I going to get through the next day or how am I going to get through the next hour. I was literally saying, how am I going to get through the next second? So one day I asked myself, well, what if I could be happy anyway?
One thing that I've noticed is that most people believe that resilience is just about grit and determination, but that is how you burn out. There is so much more to the full story of where true resilience can take us, and I teach the 5 active qualities we need to access in order to support and build a healthy, fully functioning resilience mindset.
I've gotten very clear about this idea of resilience. It's not something you're necessarily born with. It is something that you nurture and practice. I describe them as 5 kinds of courage. The first is the courage of curiosity.
Best thing I took from her, and I wrote a lot of notes, it's a big reminder that I must have control of myself, of my thoughts, and my attitude, especially toward challenges.
I learned that I have to be 100% fully in charge of my life, that I'm driving my life. Being gentle and loving by itself was not enough to save me when I felt like life knocked me down again and again. And I found out you can be tender-hearted and fierce when we can learn how to stop resisting our challenges and instead learn to embrace them. Something is born in us. We are all so much stronger than we have any idea. I'd like you to think about the word defiance. Not in the way you may be used to using the word defiant, like a rebellious child or teenager. Think of it in a new way. Being defiant on behalf of the light, for your light to keep shining no matter what is happening to you or in the world around you. It's an act of defiance to choose your peace instead of bitterness. It's an act of defiance to not let our anger take over. It's an act of defiance to keep our hearts open in this world we live in. Make the decision for the light to win. Be defiant.
To see her whispering and hear not a single pin drop in the audience as she spoke. It was such powerful words from a powerful woman.
This is a moving keynote. It will unify everyone in the room. It is packed with takeaways where everyone will leave feeling like they can see their life from new coordinates.
Pain and joy exist side by side. Certain pain never totally goes away, but instead of resisting that pain, we can pour our compassion and kindness into it. The line that divides a life of bitterness and a life of sweetness is nearly imperceptible. Sometimes we don't remember that there's a choice. Whatever pain or struggle or injustice you may face in your life, know that you are stronger. Every day, in every breathing moment, seek to find the good. It's always there. Search with ferocity. Have an unbending belief. The power of the human spirit, of your spirit, is incredible. May each of you forever shine like the sun. Thank you.
This is from the heart, and believe me, take home value, that's key. I'll repeat, take home value of that presentation, again, was truly outstanding. It's an honor to be here and give her an endorsement.